Hi, Sharon Graves here, Painting with Acrylics 101. Back on our drawing. I had to stop and fix my fire and sharpen my pencil. I use an X-Acto knife to sharpen it, and so it takes a little while. It takes a little practice to get used to doing it that way. I've never found a pencil sharpener, particularly for a charcoal pencil, that the softer the lead, the harder it is to actually use a sharpener. So that's why I use a knife. And lots of artists use knives, okay? So here I am again on my pear. And in here is an angle. And out over here is another. I'm looking to see where the dark part is on the pear. Now, this side here is going to be lighter than this side because the light's coming in. So there's some, it's coming this way. Lots of angles in pears particularly. They give artists crazy fits. Okay, so I'm just kind of scooting around. I don't want to get too much. I'll come back and work on it. I'm going to use a different pencil. It's going to be harder for you to see. Let's see, what have I got here? A 4B. This is a little, okay, I'm just filling in. And I'm going with the shape of the pear. Okay, so now the light's coming here. Now I got a big dark place right here because there's a shape or an angle there. And now I'm coming up here. I'm going to get that. Right in here is some more. So I'm going to press harder. Right there. I don't need a darker pencil because I can use the pressure. Okay. So now the pear's coming out this way. Now you don't want to leave this little white place because it will make it look like there is really like a drop-off almost. So you want to sit back and look at what you've got so far. Lighten up on the, you might have to talk to yourself a lot. No, there's no mic. You will have to talk to yourself a lot. Okay, well, I'm seeing some highlights right in here. It's got to come out this way, so how am I going to make it do that? Okay, it needs to be dark back in here so it can come forward right in there. Now you can again, you're starting to get it right in there. You're starting to see your correct shapes. Now what you need to remember is you might want to come back here with your kneaded eraser and take some of this out because the light's hitting it. Okay, the light's hitting it right there. The light's hitting it right here. The light's hitting it right in here. So then you're going to have to come back. Need to get this. And you're always making adjustments in a drawing like this. You're looking at my model is a pear, so I'm looking at my model, my item, and I'm trying to see, so where it's lighter right there. Okay. So I'm starting to like the way it's going. I'm not exactly happy with what's happening up here. There's a dent right in there that I don't have very good. Okay. And then there's a few places back in here where it's kind of changing shapes. Now right around here where it's going to come down, that's going to be, those are the challenging parts. Because you need to get you need to get it to look like it's coming down. And there's right in here where there's that really big dip right there. You need to show that. Now, as in anything with any kind of, you've come across here like this, little tiny lines, okay? Little teeny tiny lines there. Okay, I'm trying to show that it's going in here. And it's coming out over here. Now, pressure is again what's happening here. This is the same thing I did this dark with. It's just lots of light, much lighter pressure, okay? So we're starting to make some headway there. Down in here, there's some areas that need to be firmed up, because this is where the light is not over here. Light's coming from this way, so there's very little light over here. So this needs to be darker, but not as dark as maybe in here or here, okay? Contrast is everything in a drawing like this. You can't have everything all the same pressure, all the same depth, all the same darkness, lightness. There has to be contrast in order for you to see where the light is. So you could continue to play with this, to work with this for a very long time. But right here you can see we have a basic still life, 2 pieces of fruit. Now we could have moved the apple over in front of the pear. I'm just trying to help you see how to make the form how to make that shape of a pear that is so difficult. And you'll just keep working it and working it and working it. And at some point, you'll have to say, okay, it's done. It's done. I got it. And I'm about there right here. I want to make this, because I want this and I want that to show you the light. So the only way to show the light is for me to show the darkness. So this needs to come up. And I'm just making little touches and pull that up. Just little touches, okay? Now this is too hard of a line here. You probably wouldn't see that. So I need to soften that. I have several ways to do that. I could either get out my burnishing tool, my stump, or my finger, okay? I could do it like that, or I could make some lighter pressure as I go away from that dark, and it will bring, see what it took away that hard line. Here's another hard line. We don't want that hard line. So I'm just making little tiny marks with this pencil to bring that color around, okay? I'm pretty happy with where we are. I hope that you're going to spend some time getting out some of your old fake fruit and look at it all the way around. Understand the shapes, you know, draw it upside down. Put this part at the top. Just draw it over and over and over and over again. That's the only way you start to understand shapes, contour, contrast, all of those art concepts that you're going to need in order to be able to draw something to make it more realistic. We're going to paint this in the future. We might move it over, we might add some grapes or something to it, but we're not going to get too involved. We just want to show how to actually create form using color, highlight, pressure, darkness, contrast. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please hit that thumbs up button And so then other people can see it as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to see what my whole course is all about, go on over to paintingwithacrylics101.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.